Hi, this is Jason Coker with Wisconsin Evolution President. I have Dave Carlino sitting here with us, the director of our leagues and as well our highlight videos. Wanted to get a chance to talk with you today so everybody else can kind of learn a little bit more about you. So, I mean, really just as a first step, how did you even get involved with the game of basketball? What's your story with that?
To be honest with you, as far back as I can remember, my parents put me in it when I was real little, playing from kindergarten on, and
Okay.
I just, loved the game ever since. Just my whole life, I played the game.
And were you one sport athlete?
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Just all
only
hoops?
played,
Okay.
yep,
Okay.
yep.
Same as me. Well,
Yep.
I transitioned, but yeah, I
Yeah.
was all one sport.
Yeah, I played basketball my whole entire life. I
Middle
just
school,
loved it.
middle
Yep.
school, high school. Okay.
Elementary, middle school, high school.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
And so, based off of your experience with basketball, what does it mean to you personally, since it's been a part of your life ever since you were a baby? What is that? When somebody brings up the word basketball, I mean, for Dave Carlino, what does that mean for you?
That's my passion, man. Before I had kids, that was my baby.
Yeah.
That's all I love to do: eat, sleep, breathe it. Obviously, when you have kids, you get married, and you kind of fall away from it, and then having kids that
It
love
brings
it.
you right back to it,
they
yeah.
love it, and they're actually good enough to play at a high level. It's like a dream come true.
I bet. So, how did you hear about Wisconsin Evolution?
My son played basketball around the city for a couple of years, and we actually had to go outside of the city to be able to play with an elite program. And yourself and Brandon came to us with an idea that at first you don't think it's something that's there, but you don't know.
Yeah.
Everybody's scared to take that step, but I'm so glad that we did. You guys put out a big game plan, and then I saw the brighter picture, the bigger picture at the end.
Okay.
Decided to.
Well, by the way, thanks for coming.
Yeah. Thanks for having me, man. Honestly, this is a dream too. Like, just to be able to be here in my hometown
Yep.
and play, because there's not a lot of elite programs around here. There's none in Kenosha.
And I would like to add that Dave was a big part of kind of when we talk about evolution, the spring and summer travel, and having talent. Dave's decision to come over was kind of that first major domino to land, and the doors, so to speak, opened up, and a lot of Kenosha's talent flooded to us, which we're very thankful for. So, why did you decide to join Evolution? I know you said there was a moment where we laid it out for you, but why did you decide to take a step further and actually be a coach on our staff and do the highlight videos and decide to take on the league events? What happened in your mind, or what happened for you to take that extra step? Because again, it's a big commitment. So.
Just from the very beginning, I just knew, like, with Brandon on deck and you and all the guys that didn't end up coming with us.
Yeah.
Just all of those guys at that meeting, I could just tell it was going to be something special, regardless if they come later or they're there now.
Yeah.
They're here now, but I just knew it was going to be something special, and I wanted to be a part of it. For our city.
Yeah.
It's like I said, the biggest thing to me is right here at home. And
Yeah.
the last 2-3 years, that's all I wanted, was to have a program that was elite and play on a high level, and all of our talent is here.
Yeah.
Because we're all different cities scattered around.
Yeah.
Year one, not everybody fell into place like we wanted to, but it's just year one. With what happened in year one, I'm just so excited. Like, I can't even.
Well, anytime you send or you get 6 teams to qualify for nationals, out of 8,
crazy.
it definitely helps. So from your experience in basketball that we kind of talked about earlier, from you being a little kid and all the way through elementary, middle school, high school, what is it that you feel that you can help our players with? What are your experiences that you'll be able to teach them and help them out?
Man, just to stay with it, man. This is, a lot of these kids have bright futures, and for Kenosha's had a big problem, since I've been born, with talent that goes wasted because they make bad decisions, or the outlets aren't there, or grades or whatever. I just want to make sure that these kids are focused they're getting the best coaching and people that care. You know, we're not only just coaches. We're asking them how you doing in school. We want to make sure they're doing good in
Well, and
school.
specifically with your group of kids,
Yeah.
you know, the sixth graders, you guys are constantly doing things
Yeah.
off the floor together, going to movies together, having sleepovers.
Yep.
You know, you guys even go to another kid that plays baseball,
Yep.
Jack Rose. You guys will go to his games and watch him in different sports.
Chemistry is
Camaraderie,
huge,
chemistry.
man. Yep.
Yeah,
Yes,
you guys
yes.
are fantastic with that.
And,
so.
and we have a bond. Like, you know, sometimes there's an outcast on the team maybe, or they don't get along, or you know, they're not everybody's from Kenosha. They're
Yeah.
from out west or Racine or whatever. They might not know the kids, but when you do stuff like that, you get to know them, and you know, when you get on the court, you see your brother, you pick him up.
Yeah.
You got a love for him that
Yeah.
you know, off the court as well as on.
Definitely, I agree. And you know, one last thing, you know, for those in the community, is there something you'd like to share with them that would make them aware of evolution? Maybe something you feel that's important for them to know that we haven't touched on today.
Like I said, just the exposure in year one is crazy. Like, we have a buzz, not only around here, but every place we played, especially our team. I don't want to gloat, but you know, our team, we go and people remember us. You know,
Yeah.
we've seen teams over and over, and they're like, man, you guys, you don't look like much, but when we get out there, they're looking at the scoreboard, it's 10-0.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
they're going to remember a team like that. So
Yeah.
the exposure to play in the top tournaments around the country.
Yeah, and
know,
you guys went to LeBron, you guys went to Orlando, you guys went to Virginia, played at Blue Williams.
Yep.
In fact, you guys even met Allen Iverson.
Yeah, that was crazy.
At the hotel. So
I think
great
the
experience.
kids didn't even know how big of a thing that was. you
Yeah,
know?
until they got home.
Yeah. So, you know, me, NBA, you know, that wasn't even the first NBA player that we've seen
Yeah.
throughout the year.
Yep.
Just going to the bigger tournaments, you're going to see NBA players,
Yeah.
high profile people, just because.
Yep.
So if you want your kid to be exposed, you better come over to Evolution.
Yeah, well, and I think it's pretty sufficient to say that, you know, there is a platform here. Year one, we've had some success, and I can't thank you so much for being a part of it, Dave.
Thank you for having me.
so
man.
much.
I appreciate it.
Yep.